Hi everyone, this is Dr. Allison DeBardo-Goggin. I wanted to hop on real quick and share with you some insights that I've been having over the week about not specifically my patients, but calls that I've been getting, especially those first introductory calls where people just feel like they're not making progress. Why are they not making progress? And honestly, sometimes patients that I've worked with for a long time. And I want to give you some insight into that because it's frustrating. You feel like giving up. And when you give up, a lot of times that means you quit all of your supplements, you start binging on food, you get even worse, and almost have to start the whole treatment plan all over again. And that is never, ever any fun. So there's going to be two sides to this story. And the first story is the first side, I guess, is the story that you already know, which is you aren't doing the work. And it sucks to hear that. And I also understand because it sucks to be on the side where you're told you can't have gluten, you can't have dairy, you have to clean up how you eat, you can't go out to eat all the time, you can't out supplement your diet, right? Like you can't just eat whatever you want and just take all the pills. So we have to start taking control back to see the difference. And just having one good day is never going to make a lifelong impact. Which sucks. I know. I hear you. I hear people talking in my head, but Allison, I want to feel better. Right? You can't go to the gym and work out one time and lose 50 pounds. You can't go to the dentist, get one cleaning and be done for the rest of your life. Just like you can't go to a chiropractor and be adjusted and never be in pain again. You're still using your body. You're still choosing food. You need to work out every day. You have to move your body. It's not a one-time thing. The other thing that I see is people just won't take their supplements. And if this is you, it is time to decide, are you worth your health? Is your future worth you doing what you have to do right now in this moment, which means food, exercise, supplements, right? Getting your stress under control, getting to bed, and taking care of yourself. Sounds simple, very complicated, but you are worth it. You are so worth investing in yourself. And when your future isn't clear, I know it makes it really, really difficult to decide, is this worth my time? Am I ever going to feel better? I don't feel like doing anything now. What's the point? But you have to understand that your future you is going to wish that you were doing it now, right? Have you ever looked back and be like, man, I wish I had just worked out? I know I feel that way after quarantine. Like, oh gosh, I should have just sucked it off and went downstairs and worked out. I could have just wasted all this time, right? So we know that we wish now we had done something in the past. So don't do that to yourself in the future. You can do this now. Stop quitting after 1 week. Stop quitting after 1 month. Stop quitting before you even start. I hear people come to me and I won't take these patients anymore who tell me, I'm just going to see if you're right. I'm not going to do what you say. I just want to see if you can fix it. Well, I can't fix it. My work is to give you the path, give you the guide, help you through the experience and the journey and the experimenting with your body to see what's working and what isn't working. I can't do the work for you. No one can do the work for you. I cannot come to your house, shove food down your throat, make sure you're taking your supplements, line them all out, even though that would be nice. Maybe someone could do that for me too. But we are in control of our own bodies. You can get all of the information in the world, but if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to make any progress. The other major thing that's really difficult to talk about is people who are addicted to their stress, who are addicted to their overwhelm, who don't want to make those emotional changes, don't get better either. They run themselves in psychotic circles. No supplement can touch them. No food change, no therapy can't even touch them sometimes. And is really the reason why I wrote the book, Healing the Woman Within, because we have to manage our stress. I can't out supplement your addiction to your stress and your overwhelm. And that sucks to hear. And I have asked people, and I have been asked myself about my own health, do you even want to heal? And if so, are you ready and willing to make those changes to step up? All right, you know that. I know that. I know you're smart. If you're watching this, you're smart. I tell my patients, you already know what to eat. What should you eat? Should you eat the whole thing of Oreos or should you have a salad for dinner? Well, you're going to say a salad, right? You want to eat the Oreos, but you know should eat a salad. Well, you already know how to make those decisions. It's really tapping into why are you sabotaging yourself? What's motivating you to either eat healthy or change how you eat supportive healing foods, Or what's your mindset and motivation to say, screw it, I'm not taking care of myself. I'm going to do this thing that I know is going to hurt myself. So we got to find that out as well. Now, on the other side, on the functional side, there are reasons you might not be healing, and it has nothing to do. You might be following a program to the T. You might be doing everything I tell you to, your doctor tells you to, your nutritionist tells you to. You're like, I'm doing it. Nothing is fixing itself. The most common thing that I see when people come to my practice is that they were in another practice and they got far, but that practice kept running the same like 1 or 2 tests. And they were ridiculous tests because it didn't even matter or affect that person. And they never ventured outside of their protocol. Well, we do a blood test, we do a omega test, we do a nutrition test, and that's it. It's like, well, hold on. Like, we still have to keep testing. So follow your plan. And you say, okay, I'm following my plan. All right, then we have to do more testing. Don't make your doctor guess. Don't make me guess, because we're not going to know. We're going to know, but we're not going to know. That doesn't make sense, but I hope it makes sense, right? We can look at you and try and diagnose you, right? We can look at someone and say, you look like you're a thyroid patient, but we get the blood work back and they're like, no, your thyroid's looking great. It's actually this, or this. So try different testing. If your doctor's not open to testing, get a new doctor. I have many patients who will do research and find their own testing, sometimes new things that I've never even heard of, but I can get access to them and we can do them because we need to figure out what's going on. So get your blood work done, get your saliva test done, get your stool test done. If you're still not making progress, don't redo those same tests. Do something new. Organic acids test, mold, toxicity, genetic, nutritional status. There's so many things out there that if you're still chasing to figure out what that root cause, what that original problem is, where in your story does these issues fall into place, it is okay to do something new, right? If you look back at the Facebook Live video I did 2 days ago, I think, and you saw in my pantry the hundreds of supplements from all kinds of different companies I have, it's because I never give up. I never stop trying. I never stopped trying new things. I love digestive enzymes. doTERRA is my number one. Sometimes people don't work with that as well. Sometimes they need higher levels of lipase or higher levels of amylase, or sometimes they just need straight up hydrochloric acid. Awesome. We can go get that. We can try a different company. If one company doesn't work for you, try a different one. Stop giving up. And then on the functional medicine side as well, I think that a lot of patients hold back information because it doesn't seem important. They hold back on their history, and I can't tell you how many times I work with somebody and my whole history forms, if I had to print them out, are really thick. They're really obnoxious, and I want to know it all. And they still say, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you this thing happened, or this accident happened, or, oh, I did this test. Let me go get those results for you real quick. And that's good. I want to know that. When we self-diagnose, and I'm totally guilty of that, and we go into a doctor and say, I have gut issues, or I have thyroid issues, or I absolutely have to have this autoimmune thing. Our doctors want to believe us. I want to believe you. I trust you. I believe in your self-diagnosis. Let's go down that path and let's see what's going on. Let's see if it makes sense. If you don't allow your doc to know all of your information, your whole health history, all of your vaccinations, your sexual health, how is your marriage going, what is your children like, abortions, drug use, all of those things, we might not ever get to the root cause because you self-diagnosed and thought it was one thing. But the whole time, this huge chunk of your story is sitting over here going, hey, wait, don't forget about me. I'm important too. So your whole health history, every decision is important. So make sure that even if you think of something after, and I tell people all the time, I do it myself, when we get off of our call, whether it's 1 o'clock in the morning or 20 minutes after we hang up, you're going to have questions, email me. Just email your doc. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what you remembered, because it is really important that every base is covered, no stone is left unturned. And hopefully that when you start a program, in any program, within a month, you start noticing major changes. And if you don't, that's when it's time to dive deeper, be more open, try new things, try different processes. And it's not going to happen overnight. We really wish it did, right? We want that magic pill. We don't want to do the work, right? We just want to sit back and say, all right, Allison, tell me what's wrong. Good luck fixing it. But it's not going to work like that. And that sucks. And it's hard to hear. It's hard for me to say that because I don't like to be rough on my patients, but we have to accept that if you're not doing the work, and I'm not doing the work, which I don't want to say that because I need to do the work so you can do the work, right? I need to do the testing and the reading and the support for you and coming up with the plans and being open for you. We're not going to make progress. So if you're stuck, if you're stalling, keep going. Keep asking questions, keep sharing your history, keep sharing your story, be open to different testing, do your research. Totally, yes, self-diagnose, but when you show up, come open-minded and do your best to work, to take care of yourself, to make yourself a priority, to love on yourself, and to know that your future you will thank you because your body, your time, your health, your mindset, your children, your partner, your family, your friends, they rely on you. You are important, you are necessary, and you need to take care of you so you can be there for them. So I hope this was helpful for you. I have some new programs rolling out, so I would love to chat with you. I always offer a free 30-minute consultation to help you understand what's going on, what the process might look like, what testing it could be very specific for you so you don't have to guess. We can take care of you right away, get it done, and start moving forward and seeing real changes in your life and your health. So thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you soon.